What is going on, everybody? So today in SnowRunner we are going camping. Yes, you heard me, we are going camping in SnowRunner today. So let's go ahead, hop right into it. So for our camping trip today, we are going to be using the Mega Cab HD, which is essentially just a Dodge. We're going to be customizing the Dodge. So for the engine, we will be doing the Trail Runner diesel 1,000 pound. The gearbox, we're going to be doing tow and haul 10 speed. Our suspension, we're just going to do for suspension, we're just going to be running stage 1 40-inch tires. The tires, we're going to keep stock. Our winch, we're going to upgrade to the vanilla non-12 volt spec winch. And the only other things we're going to do is we're going to paint the truck red. And that is it for our Dodge. And here she is. Here is our Dodge Ram. We're going to be taking off-roading and camping today. Start her up. And let's go get ourselves our camper. So here we are in the trailer store, and the camper we are going to be using today is going to be the GG OP15 camper, and boom, we have our camper. So now we have to figure out where we want to go camping. So let's go ahead and figure out if I want to go left or right. I think today we're going to go right and just head down this road until we find us a trail of some sorts. We've encountered our first thing of mud. The Dodge seems to be handling this pretty well. I see the camper sliding around back there though, so my only concern is definitely the camper. The suspension isn't too great on that thing, and it's a one axle, so here's a part I'm gonna get a little bit worried for. We have some water right here, and I'm not sure if our camper will be able to make it through this, but I say we're gonna take a shot in the dark. So just looking at it, this mud is pretty deep, and the camper is not that high on the lift, so I think we're gonna back out of this to take a detour probably, because the Cummins might get stuck in this. And if the truck gets stuck, then that camper is definitely gonna get stuck. See the back rubbing in the mud back there. So we're just gonna take a right. Okay, be careful. Don't want to submerge the camper here. Just run over all this brush right here. The camper seems to be doing all right so far though. But here's the first test in some water. She got a little deep, but she powered through it. Okay, so we made it through the mud without losing the camper or the truck. And if we look here, we can either keep going straight or we can turn left and go uphill. I think today we're gonna go uphill to the camp, so let's wing it. Okay, I'm gonna have to turn all-wheel drive on for this. We may or may not have to go on high gear to climb up this thing. I'm not sure if the truck's gonna make it with that camper. I'm worried about these boulders here. Hopefully they don't hit the camper. Alright, seems like we're doing just fine. Going through some deep mud here. Camper is doing just fine. Swinging around a little bit, but camper's doing just fine. Got another uphill section here. We powered right through that. The camper is bouncing around a lot though, so that can't be too good. Hopefully my cookies in there aren't flying around. Okay, so we have came across a fork in the road. So if we go left, it'll take us to, I believe, the watchtower. And if we go right, I believe it's gonna take us to another road. So I say we wing it and we go left. And as we can see, there is a private property sign here. So we're gonna have to spin the rig around, and looks like we gotta go right. Okay, so somehow I'm probably gonna have to back this thing uphill like this, turn the truck. Alright, we turned around successfully. And we're gonna have a massive U-turn here. Hopefully I don't tip the camper over. You know, the camper is good. We have yet to come across a campsite yet, but I'm sure we will coming up here. On this road, we're gonna go ahead and take a left. We're getting into some real deep mud up here. We seem to be powered through in it though. There's, ooh, truck just slid around in there. But she's alright. The camper's getting a little deep too. That can't be too good. It also is raining outside, so that's not too good. So here, I'm pretty sure we're gonna want to go left, because this is where pretty sure this is where most good campsites are. So looks like we got a tree down on the road. We're gonna do our best to avoid that, so my camper doesn't get caught on it. Camper still got caught on it, but she came off. So if you look to the left here, we got a nice little mountain, and I'm thinking about climbing up said mountain because I think it'll be a good camping opportunity. But no, we're gonna skip it. We're getting deep in the pines now, just awaiting our campgrounds. Okay, we're going uphill now, and I see some water. That cannot be too good. Looks like it's just a little wash off coming off of the mountain. We can probably power through this easily. Yeah, that was easy. That was light work. But it seems we have came out back to a main road. Let's see if we can find a new dirt road to try to camp on. And the pavement turned right back in the dirt. So I found a new dirt road, and I believe this road will be better for camping. So hopefully we find a better campground on this road. Okay, this gets pretty steep going down here. This is what we're looking for. These small roads just like this that no one's really on. This is how you find good camp spots. Really good for hunting too. At the entrance there was a sign that said no wide vehicles, and now I think I'm seeing why it says that. My vehicle isn't too wide though. It's probably about average, but yeah. Oh, I hit a turn a little bit too late and I hit a tree. Front of the truck seems okay though, so let's keep pushing. Looky here, boys. We have found ourselves a 2-track road going into the mountains. This is what we've been looking for. So this is going to be a hard right turn right here, so hopefully my camper does not hit this pine tree. It seems like we are good, but we're going to go ahead and hit this road, and hopefully there's a campground on the end of it. You could tell not many people use this road. There's some roots sticking out in the middle of the road here that the truck was just dragging on. The camper just went over them. Seems just fine. The road seems it gets pretty muddy coming up here. Seems to me that we have another road here that leads to a building. Let's go check it out. I have no clue what this is, but it's a pretty sweet find. Now somehow we gotta get out of here, so this is gonna be a real challenge, especially for the pickup. We are gonna have to back this camper out of here as carefully as possible. Oh, don't hit the rock. Oof, oh, we're good. We ended up making it out of there, but it is getting pretty dark outside, so try to find a campground as soon as possible. So 2-track ended up coming to an end to this mushy road here. That's another 2-track. It's very muddy, but it looks like it's been driven a couple times, and I'm seeing water up ahead, and that's a good sign. So we might find ourselves a good campsite, boys. Okay, so we are coming up on the water. We are definitely not going to be able to drive through that. The camper will get just way too low in the water and it'll flood. So I think we're going to pull around the left side right here. So let's go to reverse. And let's pull around the left side of the water here. Shouldn't be too muddy. Camper is so muddy. I think I found the spot where I want to camp. So we are sinking in mud right now, but I think a tree limb just fell on me, but I found the spot where I want to camp. We're just gonna try to back the camper into this little space back here. Right there is where I want to set the camper. Just go and detach the camper, park the truck, and just like that, boys, we are camping. So one thing I want to do before I end this video is I want to take the Dodge a little bit mudding. So what we're gonna do is we have all-wheel drive on, and we're gonna throw it. We're gonna see how it handles, just standard gear. See how she does. We're doing pretty well so far, but it's getting pretty deep. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw it into high gear. We're gonna see. Oh, we might be stuck. Oh, she's powering through though. Oh shoot. Oh, my engine stalled. That's not good. Switch back into high gear. So we may have got the truck stuck, but we have a winch, so we're gonna go just connect to there, try to pull her out. That tree cannot handle it. We're gonna try to, none of these trees have been working. We'll try this one. The truck stalled again. We may be cooked, boys. Alright, boys, I managed to make it out. Don't ask how, it took like 30 minutes. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. Stay tuned for more.